Hello everyone, I'm Sarah Chatello from Sassy Paper Crafts, and today I have a cute beginner simple stamping card to show you. And this uses the assorted memories and more cards and envelopes. Let me bring in my catalog here. They're on page 127 of the annual catalog down here at the bottom. You get two sizes, 20 card bases and envelopes, 10 small 3x4 cards, which is what we'll be using today, and 10 large 4x6 cards. So let me show you the stamp set we'll be using. This is the Artistically Inked Stamp Set, and it's actually a bundle in the new catalog. So the new catalog, if you don't have one, by the way, feel free to click the link in the description of this video, and I will be happy to send one out to you. From the beginning of the catalog, we have a nice index here. Page 96 and 97 is where this suite starts. It's part of a suite. And the suite is just a collection of similar products. And my cat ripped up my catalog, so this page is a little damaged. And these cards look very complicated, but are actually quite simple with what the suite includes. So this is the Artistically Inked Stamp Set here on page 97, and it is part of a bundle with dies. For beginner stampers, I don't normally recommend the dies. That's a little more of a casual to avid crafter level, but the suite comes with this, the designer series paper, which is what you see here, and the, I'm going to say this wrong, but the ephemera pack, which is these gold embellishments here. But for today, we're just going to be using this stamp set. And like I said, we're going to start here with the 3x4 card base. And I'm just going to fold this in half. And there is a little score line here, but sometimes they're kind of funny, so you just have to mess with it. And then I like to take a bone folder just to burnish that edge and get a nice crisp edge on that. So there's our card base. And I'm going to be using 4 colors here. These are the new ink colors, 4 of them. The only one we're not using is the Evening Evergreen. And these come in an ink bundle in the catalog. On page 126. If you look at page 126, you get all 5 pads for $33.75. They're not shown here, but they're in the catalog. So we're going to be using 4 of them today. So let's start and get our stamps out. I'm going to be using this stamp here, this one, and the thanks for our sentiment. And I'm going to get my blacks out. An E black would work just fine, but I'm going to get an I black for this one, a D black for the flower, a C black for the leaves, and I have another D black here for the sentiment. Now you can just use one black and clean the stamp off every time, which is fine, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to mount them all on a black and have them ready to go. So I'm going to start with Fresh Freesia and my big background stamp here. I'm just going to ink that up. I'm just tapping it. I'm not pushing very hard. And you just want to make sure you have even ink coverage there. And I'm just going to slightly go off a bit of the card. I'm going to stamp down and up, lift up. And then I think we're done with the fresh. Oh, we're not. I want to do the envelope too. So while I have everything out, I'm also going to decorate my envelopes. And these come with the pack when you buy them. I'm just going to lightly tap that again and kind of center this one onto the flap of the envelope. Down and up. Now we're done with Fresh Freesia. And then I'm going to get out Pale Papaya and just come in and tap that on the ink pad and take my, like, it looks like a rose to me, so I'm going to call it a rose. And it really doesn't matter which way this goes, however you'd like. And then we're going to do the same thing for the envelope. And then our envelope is finished. And we are done with the Pale Papaya. And then I'm going to take Soft Succulent and the leaves, and you don't have to use these colors, whatever 4 colors you have, or you could do it all one color, and that would be monochromatic. And for the leaves, I'm going to stamp off, so I'm going to stamp on my grid paper and then stamp onto the card. And then I'm going to do that one more time on the inside. So stamp off and stamp the card. And we're done with Soft Succulent. And then all that is left now is our polished pink and our sentiment. I'm going to go ahead and ink that up. I'm just tapping lightly. And straight down, straight up. And then the only other thing left to do is to add an embellishment. So I went with the Pearl Basic Jewels. You get a lot of jewels for them, either $5 for a pack, so it's very cost effective. And I'm just adding one to the center of the flower. And that is it. So it's a very simple card. But now we have 2. And these are very cost-effective ways, especially if you are a beginner and just starting out. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.